Hi, I'm going to go over the energy and matter in an ecosystem activity. What you need to do is print out these food web cards because you're going to make a food web. You can go ahead and print them out a little smaller so they fit on a paper if you want, maybe at 50 or 60%. And then this is an answer sheet for you to write your analysis questions. You're going to be submitting a picture of your food web as well as this answer sheet. So let's take a look at the lab real quick. Okay, so here it gives you a lot of information that the analysis questions are going to be asking you. So make sure you're looking here if you're not sure, for example, what the difference between a food chain and a food web is, or what decomposers do, disruptions in an ecosystem, and pyramids, what happens as you move up the pyramid. Okay, and then here's the task. You're going to be cutting out the cards and making a food web. So hopefully you can see these okay. But you've got different bacteria that live in your body, actually, on your skin or in your gut, all over. So what you want to do is you want to make a food web of what eats what. So, for example, here it tells you on each card, it shows you a picture of the bacterium and it tells you how it gets its energy. So this one is able to produce energy from the sun. So it's photosynthetic. It's like a producer. So here we've got the first level. So I'm going to go ahead and put our sunlight, and then I'm going to put producer. Our first level is producer. Okay, and with food webs or food chains, you kind of put an arrow showing the direction of energy, the flow of energy. Now I need to know which of these bacteria get their energy from this mycobacteria. So for example, right here, if you look, it says that this Corynebacteria feeds on microbacteria. So this is going to get energy from the mycobacteria. Okay, and I'm going to look and see what else might feed on the mycobacteria. So here, this feeds on mycobacteria, and the Corynebacteria. So this gets energy from this one and from this one. So I'm gonna put that there. And then this also gets energy from the mycobacteria and the Corynebacteria. Okay, it gets a little tangly because they don't just eat one thing. Okay, this also gets energy from mycobacteria, Corynebacteria, and then two other kinds of bacteria. So I'm going to put that a little higher. This one is going to be higher up. Right now I'm just focusing on these, whatever's going to get energy from this bacteria. So this one also feeds on this bacteria, but it's higher up. This one is Corynebacteria and other ones. Okay, so basically, let's see if this can help. So I know that this bacteria gets energy from the sun. Okay, this bacteria gets energy from the mycobacteria. Okay. These get energy from the mycobacteria and the Corynebacteria. So this one is going to get energy from this one. This is Mycobacteria and, sorry, this is the Mycobacteria and this is the Corynebacteria. This one also is going to get energy from the Mycobacteria and the Corynebacteria. Okay, and you're just going to keep going to see what's next. What gets energy from these? And there, it might get a little messy on your paper, but you need to make sure that, for example, if this gets energy from the Corynebacteria and this S. pyogenes bacteria, then 2 arrows need to be pointing to this one. Okay, this one feeds on 4 things, so that means 4 arrows need to be pointing to this. Okay, and hopefully as you figure it out, you'll see that one is sort of toward the top. Okay? If you have any other questions, feel free to email me, but hopefully that helps you get started. And then what you're going to do is you're going to be answering questions about that food web. So the first couple questions are right here. Which organisms on your food web would be the producers, the primary consumers, the secondary consumers? So you're going to go back to your food web and look at what is my producer. My producer is the one that gets energy from the sun and makes its own food. So that would be the Mycobacteria. Okay, so you're gonna answer 2 through 5 based on the food web that you just made. And then on the second page, 6 through 10 are going to be answered based on the information from the lab. Okay? I hope you have fun doing this.